Hey guys, what is up? Nananki here, bringing you another Team Fortress 2 gameplay commentary. But first, I bring you a crafting commentary, because what better to go along with a giveaway than crafting a hat? And you heard me right, I am giving away a couple of hats, in fact, and a miscellaneous item. Miscellaneous, that is, of course. But first, let's see what kind of hat I got. Oh, that's pretty cool. I can dig that. For heavy? Yeah. Shades for the heavy. It's kind of cool. I just got this hat for heavy the other day as a drop, but I'm not complaining. You know, assuming I actually got them. I don't see them. A miscellaneous item? Of course it's a miscellaneous item. I already have 2 miscellaneous items for heavy. This makes me sad. I guess I can go without having a speckled pattern on my shirt. That's kind of a cool shirt. I like that. Just makes heavy look more crazy. He already looks kind of crazy, but I don't know. I don't think I could possibly resist the shades. The power of the shades is overwhelming. You heard right, I did mention a giveaway, and I'm going to give away a couple of hats and a miscellaneous item. Right here is a item actually donated in the middle of a stream by a fellow named CGI Tennyman. Or Tennyman? Tennyman? Probably Tennyman. That's an E. I'll pronounce it like that. I'm always just guessing in pronunciations. More to the point, thank you so much, sir. I'll say it like in fact, I'll leave it to myself to explain the way I did in the stream at the moment. I can give that away if you want me to give it away on Monday, or maybe better yet, I'll give it away in the channel. I'll do another leave a comment, get a hat giveaway, because that's a really cool hat, and it would be improper to give it away under any other conditions. And here, I hit print screen, so hopefully I got a capture there of your name, because I'm totally giving you mad credit for donating a hat, because that's freaking cool, man. Hats are the whole reason everybody plays this game, I think. And I don't want everybody to feel like they should give hats to the giveaways, because as much as I like giveaways and as much fun as they are, by no means should you feel compelled to give away your hats. Keep your hats. That's like the whole reason to play this game, is to build up a massive stockpile of hats. So I'm giving away the Mask of the Shaman, a hat I crafted for demo, which, you know what, I just don't use it. I'm not a huge fan of it. Maybe somebody else will dig it, and hey, it says crafted by Nananki on it, so that probably decreases its value. The Meta Mask, which has a pretty funny quote on it, but if I use this, I'd have to not use my Professor specs, or yeah, I'm not doing that. I like the Professor specs too much on my Medic, and like I said, this hat here. So you got the Cosa Nostra, the Mask of the Shaman, and the Medi Mask. To win the hats, all you've got to do, or special item, Meta Mask, all you have to do is comment on this video and say which of the 3 you want to win.
Feel the terror of reading!
Now this kind of does restrict your options. You've got to pick which one you want. I think more people are probably going to go for the Cosa Nostra because it's, quite frankly, the sexiest of the 3. So if you go for that, you probably have a lower chance of getting it. The MetaMask is just an accessory. It's probably a little bit less sought after. Maybe you're going to have a better chance of getting that. I don't know, but that way everybody's got a shot at getting an item, and you have to have been a subscriber from before today, the 15th of November, in order to be entered into the contest. And I'll leave this open for 1 week until a week from the 15th, which of course will be the 22nd, on which day I will do the random number drawing, and on the video I post after that, I will, reveal the winners, at which point you guys can contact me in Steam or YouTube or both, and get on my friends list and be able to be traded to and fro and get your free items. So, unnecessarily long explanation over, on with the requested Pyro gameplay. Well, like I said, I'm playing some Pyro on Gold Rush, or no, this is not Gold Rush, this is Badwater. I mix them up, they're pretty similar, they're my 2 favorite Halo maps, but more to the point, I'm using the Degreaser, the 3rd degree as my melee, and I'm using the flare gun as my secondary, and not too relevant that I'm using my flare gun as my secondary, because I don't think I stick but maybe like 2 flare shots this whole round. I just am just worthless with it this round for some reason. I could not get the feel for it. So, why am I showing you this round that I sucked? Well, it's because the end of the round contained probably my favorite Pyro melee kill I've had yet. And so I had a dilemma on my hands. Do I show you just the end as an aside clip by itself, unto itself, at the end of the video or something like that? Or do I show you the whole round of Pyro, which was a pretty fun round, but just not what I would call exceptional? And I decided, you know what, I'm going to show you the whole round. It's like, there's a balance to be struck, somewhere between frag videos where it's just nothing but you at your absolute best, killing people, fast cuts, and, you know, loud music, and an actual live stream where you've got, you know, an hour and 45 minutes of just consistent gameplay without having a break, and you get a real good idea of how good that person is then. And I thought that was pretty funny. I was like, I will wait out your dead ringer the same way the Pyro was doing me the other day when I was playing Spy on my live stream from Saturday. I was getting raped by a Pyro. In fact, it was on this map, which is why I picked this map, because I wanted to be on the other side of that equation. I had so many people to burn there. You saw me waving the flamethrower around like a madman. It was like, yeah, I got lots of people to burn here. I can't pick a target. None of them were shooting at me with explosives or reflectable objects from in front of me. And I saw, you know, incoming rockets and so forth from that direction as I was heading up, and then I saw nothing. There's a decent reflect, but of course I missed the flare shot. Like I said, I think I actually know I hit one flare shot near the end of this round. I do remember that. And I don't know, I might have hit this heavy as he stuck his head around the corner, but it wasn't a killing shot, that's for sure. Seemed like a good time to get some health, get some reinforcements as well, ideally. And now that I've got a whole bunch of my teammates to my back, it's time to move back in. You know, right there I got that reflect on the demo man, and I was like, oh man, can I get another one? But no, the second one stuck me. And in fact, it wasn't even the demo man I was trying to reflect, it was the other guy who was just rolling nades at me from the little room up ahead there. And that demo man came flying in out of nowhere. I was like, oh, this is a gift. And again, should have shot another flare right there. Should have reflected grenades. Another grenade to reflect, another missed flare. I'm not going to sit here and talk about how much this sequence bothered the crap out of me. Instead, the point I was driving at earlier with my gameplay commentary analysis of what to post and what not to post kind of comes down to the fact that getting owned in situations where you just perform badly is embarrassing, and it's not really terribly exciting to watch either. It's exciting to watch somebody do amazingly well and pull off difficult maneuvers with precision and accuracy. That's impressive. It's not so much impressive to watch me flounder around and struggle. And so I was of two minds about posting this particular round. But I want to be honest, and I find it to be intellectually honest to share the highs and the lows, and try at the very least to make sure the gameplay is interesting or exciting, or both ideally. And coming here at the end, I saw that crit's heavy, and I'm jumping down on top of him, and the crit's is over, but he has not noticed me, and I managed to use the third degree to kill his medic, and then kill him. And I was just like, oh, that just happened. That's the thing that happened. I'm so happy I can even stick a flare on an NG. He had nowhere to go in a corner, but just when I thought I was going to go on a wonderful rampage to finish off this map, I got blown up by that demo man. I respawn. Take like 3 steps, I get blasted to death by a scout who was hanging out by our spawn. I'm like, well, that's good that he was hanging out by our spawn, because that means he's not there stopping the 7 people pushing the cart in. So kind of a misappropriation of priorities there. All the same, moved on to another map, moved on to Harvest, and you know, I'm on Harvest for about 3 seconds, and I saw a soldier using the rocket jumper, the market gardener, and the man treads. I was like, yep, that doesn't take long. This is the map for that loadout. And it's also a really, really good map for mini sentries. Of course, there is so much cover all over the place, random blocks and crates and so forth, that if you are using explosives, it's pretty easy to take them out. But if you're playing Scout or something, they can really be a menace, or I guess a soldier with only a market gardener. There's really not too many options there, but I'm sitting here, I saw the Hingy's body go flying by the doorway, and I half expected to see the Scout come in after me, but the mini sentry took him out right as he came around the corner. So all I got to see was his corpse. That's okay with me. Scout corpses are right up my alley. So I missed a few shots of the reserve shooter. You may have noticed I switched to the reserve shooter. I decided, why force the issue with the flare gun? If I'm not feeling it, I'm not feeling it. You know what I'm always feeling? Shotguns. Ever since Doom, the shotgun has been my preferred gun in first-person shooters. Except for Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead, I really like the assault rifles because they were more helpful for helping out teammates, like putting out that soldier right there. Helping out teammates sometimes is more valuable than being a hardcore badass yourself. Of course, with Pyro, you get the best of both worlds. And I didn't know what the heck was going on with that giant shadow indoors through the building. I just kind of had one eyebrow raised, like, okay, am I about to be abducted by aliens? I don't know. I also switched my weapon to the extinguisher. Good thing I did, because I didn't run into a single medic this round, and I had that opportunity right there to use an extinguisher. So hey, worked out pretty well in the end. I may not have gotten him up in the air, and that was probably why I didn't kill him, and the scout managed to kill me. Of course, playing fast and loose as scout is really the way to go, being quick and opportunistic, coming around corners on a group of people in a confined space, that's the way to play Pyro. And I really thought I air blast. If you saw, I kind of had already angled for the corner. I tried to air blast and then switch. Obviously, I did not wait long enough for the air blast to go off, but I was trying to air blast the scout that killed me up into the corner. If I had got that air blast, man, I think it would have messed up his aim, and being in a corner, I would have had him. But, you know, now I'm actually remembering, you know, yeah, I have a reserve shooter, not a flare gun. Shoot the people who are in the air. You know, it's no more free reign for soldiers. If you're airborne, I'm getting mini crits on you. That's a really handy way to counter soldiers with the intention of going for just nothing but market gardeners, shots, or whatnot. And I barely get that scout lit on fire. And I really kind of didn't really like my chances in that middle with all of them. And it worked out exactly how I thought it did. The demo man stayed at the kind of middle range, and I couldn't really reflect anything and couldn't proceed forward either, so I died. What I can do is stick more pyros with shotgun blasts. I didn't get the killing blow, but I did do a big chunk of damage and kept the demo man alive. And hey, you know what? If you're putting out teammates, you're doing your job as pyro. That's one of the only strange parts I've got on any weapon, is the tracking of allies extinguished on my shotgun there. I can't believe I got that kill with the shotgun. Like, maybe one pellet got around that corner. It was such a close run thing. But hey, you know what? I'm not going to argue with what actually happened. Reality is reality, after all. Just like when you do amazingly well, or whether you get the luck of the draw in your favor or against you. Sometimes you're like, wow, I can't believe that happened. And you say the same thing under both situations, like, yeah, I can't believe I just died. That was incredible. Or vice versa, I can't believe I just killed that guy. He was 99% around the corner. So for the very end of the map, I just go running in on the point, because like my whole team is on the point. Power and numbers, man. You know, if you light them on fire and spray bullets everywhere, odds are the other 7 people shooting in the general direction of your opponents will probably be able to take them out as well. But anyway, like I said earlier, do please leave a comment and state which item you want for the giveaway, and I will do my drawing in 1 week. So you have 1 week to leave a comment, after which I will announce the winners in the video after that. So thank you so much for watching. Like it if you liked it. Appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.